So old buddy Doug stopped. He's working on a 47 Harley Flathead chopper. He bought a new front wheel for it. Needs the axle turned down, and I thought, well, I've got no idea what I'm doing, but this beats the hell out of him doing it with a file on his bench vise. So I thought, let's put one of these here old lathes to work. So we need to take some of this chrome part off, is what our grand plan is. We've got to neck it down about a ½ inch of it and make it the same diameter of this part here. 0.62, what's 5/8? 6/8, 7/5, so this is just under 5/8, right? I don't know, I'd have to look. I'm not up on my measurements. Points being, we need to make this chrome part, that diameter, a ½ inch past this. So we're carving off a piece of the chrome, getting to that point. I think we got this. We do got this. We can do anything we want. We're Americans. So long as you've got a false sense of ability and a bad attitude, you can do anything. So hopefully this old 3-jaw chuck here can keep that still. That is what you call run out. Now, can I? There you go. Maybe now I'm not on the 3-sided part. I'm onto the round part instead. I didn't realize I could fit the head of that in there. That mitigated the run out greatly. So let's get this in to the chuck as far as we can in an attempt to minimize run out. Be better off with a 4-sided chuck, but you got to deal with what you got sometimes. So we need to find the ½ inch mark on here, because that's where we start at. Take it down to a ½ inch. Finesse, my boy. I don't own it. That's 5/1000ths over. I think we'll be okay. And we're going to use our best carpenter's eye to show us where to start. I think that's about dead on. I guess we fire it up and we try it. I may not be doing any of this right, but I need to start here so that I know where I need to stop. And I think I'm going the wrong way. possibly my face. Let's make another pass. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, left hand goes down, right hand goes up. And wear your safety glasses. We owe him some polishing, but we did it. That was painful, wasn't it? I think we just barely got it where we needed it to be. Yeah, we need to polish her down a bit, but I think it's gonna be all right. Can we polish it with some emery cloth in here? Doesn't that sound like a fun idea? I'm gonna be doing crankshafts pretty soon. Get him out of the way. Okay, I'm gonna get some emery cloth and then we'll try it. I have no idea how I did this so well on Christmas when we were trying to make parts for our film projector. It took a lot of it out. Do I have anything more aggressive? Something that'll stand up better? If I knew how to use the lathe in the first place, I might not be doing this. It's definitely knocking it down though. It's making it so you can't see the groove marks as much anymore. Yeah, it's getting a lot better. I'm going to get a new piece of cloth and then we'll take another round, or we'll go another round because I've about ripped all my sand off. Even you can spend $400 on a lathe so that you can do free work for your friends. Not that. Not that I've got any gripes about doing anything free for Doug. I love the man. He's done way too much for me. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. Probably kill another one of these and I think we're gonna be where we need to be. Got one little low spot. I suppose I can oil this sucker too. It might make it sound a little bit better. Yeah, one low spot where we had some run out. Keep trying. You can see right there, we've got a low spot. The rest of it looks really good though. Hopefully it's good enough for him. I'm gonna fix his threads that I bunged up and hopefully it works. Hopefully he can get a nut tied on it. It's a castle nut, it'll be okay, right? Yeah. Thanks for watching.